LanguageCert, International ESOL, Secure English Language Test for UK Visas and Immigration.
Please help me get 100,000 subscribers. If you're watching and getting help from the channel, please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And the time of the test is 12 minutes, but as we are practicing right now, it might take longer. This is LanguageCert General Test speaking. I'm your interlocutor. My name's Angelina, and are you Povinder, right?
Right. Yeah.
Thank you. Can you spell your surname for me, please?
AMUDU.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from India, but I'm living in UK. So I work as a software engineer.
Beautiful. That's very nice. Thank you. Now the exam begins. LanguageCert, General SELT, Part 1. I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself and your ideas. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll first ask you something about music. So, does listening to music help you when you're working or studying?
Uh, yeah, music will not help us during the studying or working because we tend to miss the concentration on what we are doing. So the music is meant for leisure time. So it is meant for relaxation. It gives a relaxation for most of the human beings. During the work, we should focus on what we aim to do, and at the same time during the study as well. So uh, I don't see any benefit in listening music during working or during studying. It diverts our concentration to a different aspect. Yeah.
Beautiful. Very beautiful answer. Okay. Um, Now I'll ask you something about your neighborhood. So could you tell me what makes a good or bad neighbor, in your opinion, and why?
Uh, Neighbors should be friendly. Generally, I mean, the neighbors um, should not should we should keep a good relation with the neighbors as well, because if at all, in case if there is any unexpected situation happens, so we can take a help from them, and then they can come to our home and do any kind of helping, and also keeping good relation with the neighbors will also makes us feel happy, because we can have some parties regularly and keep the environment safe. So we can even go to some other places together. We can travel. We can keep our places very clean by grouping. If we have a good relationship with the neighbor, so we can keep our environments clean as well. So these are few advantages of having good relationship with the neighbors. Yeah.
What makes a good or bad neighbor? You gave me a very nice answer, but what are the qualities of a good neighbor and what are the qualities of a bad neighbor? Like what makes a neighbor a bad neighbor if they're, you know, rude or they
Yeah.
play loud music at night, or
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
neighbor is
Yeah.
nice and humble and helps
Yeah.
you. So it
Yeah.
was about describing adjectives of a good or a bad neighbor. And
Okay.
would you
Okay.
like to answer this question once again? What
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
good or bad neighbor, in your
Yeah.
opinion?
Yeah, definitely. So a good neighbor means they don't disturb others. I mean, whatever they do, that should be within their home premises, and keeping loud musics and talking loudly. So that makes us the other neighbors will also get disturbed. And
Mm,
yeah, good neighbor should always do the things within their premises itself. Um, and yeah, so they can, I mean, whenever we see, they can greet and then say some greetings. But apart from it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about cars and driving. Do you think everybody should learn to drive when they're young?
I would say yes, because nowadays we are moving towards uh, we are living in a place where many auto-driven vehicles are there. But even though it is good to learn driving during our young age, because we can't always depend on the public transport. Sometimes we tend to use the our own vehicle. So in that case, it is easy for us to commute in our own vehicle, so we can travel anytime to any place. Especially after the engage. So definitely we get a responsibility to go outside, roam ourselves, or maybe take the parents to some other place. So it's definitely plus to learn driving, self-driving, and during the engage itself.
Let's talk about sports. Do you prefer playing sports with your friends or your family?
I prefer playing sports with the friends. Basically, I'm the outdoor sports like cricket or maybe any kind of football. So these kind of games, sports, which I would like to play with the friends. They are basically little physical games where we get involved into games. We need to run and then bat, etc. So I prefer playing with the friends. Will always gives us a fun, because we while playing we do speak and we share a lot of things while playing. So yeah, I prefer playing with the friends.
Let's talk about history. Um, did you enjoy history lessons at school?
I really don't enjoy history. I like the technology. Unfortunately, I'm not interested in the history topics most of the times. But I tend myself I keep myself stick to listen and uh, but yeah. So since history is also part of our culture, we definitely need to know our history, where we came from, how the humanity started, etc. Um, so yeah.
You're very good. Okay, very nice. Okay, now I'll move to part two. And in this part of the test, we're going to role play some situations. I want you to start or answer. First situation. We are friends. We are at the train station waiting for a long distance train. I start. Is there anywhere to buy food and drinks for our journey before we get on the train?
Okay.
Would you like me to repeat it for you?
Yeah, can you please repeat once again?
In this role play, you have to think that I am your friend and we are at a train station waiting for a long distance train. It's just like you and me standing together and waiting for the train to come, all right? Because we are going far. We are also going to travel really far. Uh, is there anywhere, then I say, is there anywhere to buy food and drinks for our journey before we get on the train?
Yeah, definitely. I would say,
I'll start again
uh,
because that was just for explaining you. I'll start again.
yeah,
We are
yeah.
friends. We're at the train station waiting for a long distance train. I start. Is there anywhere to buy food and drinks for our journey before we get on the train?
Yeah, definitely. So I would say like, hi, uh, before we get into the train, we will have few shops over the platform. So at the railway station itself, so we can grab few things over there, maybe a bottle of water and a few food over there, probably a few snacks as well for our long journey. Um, yeah, even if we get into the train, if there is any place where a train stops for a long time, then I can get down and take a few snacks if required. But it's good to carry the food things before we get into the journey, because we never know where the train stops, and how long it takes, right? So always keeping the food with us will always be a good thing for us. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Second situation. We are friends. One of your work colleagues is getting married. You'd like to buy a present, but you're not sure what to buy. You start.
Okay. Yeah. So I would definitely opt for a few options. Like, I really don't know what to buy, but I'll think of discussing about what needs to buy. For example, maybe some gift wrapped up into paper, or maybe a few kind of photographs that can also be presented. So.
Repeat again.
Yeah, so I was saying, I start discussing on what we can present for the marriage. For example, starting with a few gifts, or maybe photographs, or maybe any kind of objects in place. For example, the vehicle, or any kind of attractive gifts that we can give. Usually, that's how we present for any kind of a wedding. I start discussing with this, and
You don't
my
have to say,
suggestion.
I start discussing. You have to talk to me. You have to
Okay,
say, hey,
you,
Angelina,
you are.
did you know
Hey, okay.
that
Oh,
Dipender is getting married? I would say, yes.
okay, okay,
And then you lead the
okay.
conversation, of course, but I am
Oh,
to just
oh,
be
oh.
there. This is
Okay,
not like then
okay,
I will say it's not like this, okay? You are
okay, okay,
doing a role play, so let's start again. Um,
okay. Yeah.
oh,
So.
mhm.
Yeah, I can go ahead. So yeah, Angelina. So Dipender is getting married, so it's good that we discuss. We can present few things, like maybe a gift, or we can even present as a photographs. So I would say, like, going with the expensive ones is not a good choice right now, because he's currently wedding, so he'll be having cars or bikes, vehicle by his own. So better we give some kind of photographs, and we can also present some kind of jewels as well, if you are comfortable. I prefer to go with some kind of a photograph, or maybe a gift as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Um, okay, I agree to that. But if there's any other option, you can discuss with me.
Uh, yeah. There's. I think, yeah. There's no other option.
What about honeymoon tickets?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can probably plan some kind of a vouchers, online vouchers. Maybe we can plan for their honeymoon journey. So we can buy a few tickets for Switzerland. Switzerland is also meant for honeymoon. So many couples go over there and spend their pleasant time over there. So I'll also take a look around the cost of honeymoon tickets, and we both can join together and purchase the tickets for the Pender's wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Thank you. Now I want to do it again with you, another one, okay? So just remember that whatever role you'll have, you have to take that role and talk to me accordingly. So we are students. You've recently joined a cycling club. I start. Do you think I should join the cycling club too?
Hey, hi, Angelina. So, definitely joining few clubs like cycling, it really keeps us physically intacted, because we definitely need to have some physical activities. I basically like cycling, so we can travel together long places during the weekends, joining the club, so we get to know about all other committee members, whoever is joining, and it's good to join such kind of a club, so we get a relationship with get to know about with all other club members as well. And when you join cycling, so you get some benefits as well. So you get weekly once a free cycle, so you can even keep yourself updated with the latest cycles which are available in market. So it's always good to join in such clubs, especially cycling club. I'm pretty much interested. You will also feel relaxed if you join cycling club.
All right. Thank you so much. You just convinced me to join a cycling club with you. Thank you. Now, another one I would like to try. I'm the owner of the apartment you rent. There is a problem with the air conditioning in the apartment. You start.
Can you repeat, please? Yeah.
I'm the owner of the apartment you have rented. There is a problem with the air conditioning in the apartment. You start.
Yeah, thank you. So, hey Angelina, I got to know that my air conditioner is not working as expected since yesterday. I'm seeing there's no cooling which is happening with the air conditioner. I tried to fix it. I tried to look at the electricity consumption of the air conditioner, which looks good, but I would like you to take a look at what is happening on with what's going on with the air conditioner, especially in winter. It automatically powers on, and it keeps us very cool. And during summer, it doesn't work as expected. So I would like you to intervene and see what can be done in this case.
Sure, I will be there to have a look at it, or probably I'll send somebody to look at it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you understand now? I think you're very good. You can explain yourself. No worries at all.
Okay.
Now we're going to move to part 3. I'm going to show you something on the screen, and I will give you 20 seconds to have a look at it first. Then you have to read it aloud for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Out loud. Read it out loud. And then I will ask you some questions about it. Just give me a minute. Yes. Can you please read it out loud?
Yeah. Sorry. So when you are working on a complex problem or feel frustrated with that you have too much to do in the time available, it's easy to convince yourself that you must not stop even for a short while. However, recent research has concluded that taking regular breaks during the workday improves overall performance no matter what the task. It may not has obvious an impact on the health and well-being as ongoing vacation, but the benefits of taking time away from your desk are nevertheless significant.
Okay, now I will ask you some questions about it. Could you please tell me what is the main point being made in the passage?
So it's best to take some time away from our work. Basically, it's really necessary as 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 per some research which is conducted.
That's nice. And my next question to you is, how important is it for people to organize their working time and why?
Yeah, definitely. We need to organize our work. We are living in the modern days where we tend to
Okay, let me tell you
don't keep
something
any.
that you have to answer these questions from the text. Okay, not on your own. Let
Okay.
me just ask you again. Hold on. Let me give me a minute, please. The text will remain in front of you, okay? In the exam. I'll ask you one more time. So, first question I'll ask you again. Can you please tell me what is the main point being made in this passage?
So we must take some time away from our work or a desk, and that that's the main motto of the this topic.
All right. And how important is it for people to organize their working time and why?
So it's definitely um, we need to take time off because as per the research which is conducted, so it says that taking regular breaks during the workday will improve our overall performance. So no matter what the task is.
Okay. Do you think people generally have enough time to enjoy themselves?
Uh, no, definitely no, but with a proper planning, we can definitely have uh, timings for our leisure. Like we can
According to the
plan
text,
some kind
according,
of a vacation well-being. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Very good.
we can plan some vacation. Yeah,
Do you want to do one more like this? Because I think this was your first
yeah,
try. So let's do
yeah,
another one. Just give me a minute. I'll just play. Yes. Can you read it out loud now?
yeah, sure. Thank you. In recent years, we have seen explosion in use of digital technology, leading concerns about the possible health risks of what's called screen time, especially for children. Of course, many games and apps have educational value and so can be beneficial to learning. And electronic devices allow children to communicate with their friends and peer group. But spending expensive amounts of on screen may negatively affect the development of social skills. That's why doctors recommend young children's screen time is strictly limited. Unfortunately, they are unable to recommend a maximum amount of older children, however, because there has been so little research on the subject.
Now I'll ask you some follow-up questions. Keep the text in your mind and then answer. What is the main point being made in this passage?
So, children using the electronic devices by the children, which is which which negatively affects the development of the social skills for the children.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think is the right amount of screen time for older children and teenagers?
Unfortunately, there is no specific time which has been derived by recent researchers because there has been no such uh, uh, long research conducted. It is just a little research they conducted on this subject.
Beautiful answer. Okay. What do you think are the advantages of online games?
Yeah, definitely it will allow the children to connect with their friends or peer groups, even if they are off the school. Yeah,
Thank you. Beautifully done. Okay. Now we're going to move to the last part of the test. In this part of the test, you would have to talk on your own for 2 minutes. And the topic that I've selected for you is the best thing about friendship. All right? You have 30 seconds to, think about what you would like to say. Then after 30 seconds, I would tell you to speak.
yeah.
Now you can speak about your topic, the best thing about friendship. You have 2 minutes to talk on your own. Your time begins now.
Yeah, the best thing is like happy. Being happy will always makes our surroundings joyful. So in a friendship, we should keep ourselves happy, and the others also keep happy. At the same time, we should be trustworthy with others. So we should not harm others or do any sort of um, mm, uh, harmful things to others. The best thing I would say, um, keep yourself happy, and be others also happy. You tend we can even be helpful to others, kind, if they need any kind of a help, be helpful. So these are the best things of a friendship, will lead us for a long journey, long connectivity with others.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 2 minutes were not over yet.
uh, okay.
Mhm.
Mm, if
In
friends.
the exam, when you'll have time and you'll have a paper in front of you as well, just think about the different points that you can talk about. Like in here, um, the best things about friendship. So think about an old friend, okay? And
Okay.
think about the good times that you've had with your friend, okay? So, good things about a friend is actually qualities of a friend: being kind, being loyal. And then in between, of course, we can't rant about it. So, just put an experience. So, I would like to tell about my best friend, Jitendra. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
he is the best person ever. Once I did not have money and I went to him like six
Okay.
in the morning, and he said, "Hey, don't worry." I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's how friends are.
Some incidents we
Related
can.
with
Yeah.
the incident or a story. Let's do another one. I would
Okay.
want you to speak about, I don't know if you are into sports or not, but this is an important topic, a fascinating sport. When such a topic will come your way, you will not try to talk about one particular sport because we have 2 minutes to complete. You'll say, and another fascinating sport is football, and another one, and you just keep talking about it until 20. Apologies, 2 minutes are over. We don't really have to stick to one idea because we cannot talk for 2 minutes just about one sport. I will
Yeah.
ask you once again, can you speak for 2 minutes about the topic, a fascinating sport? You have 30 seconds to think about what would you like to say. Mm. Can you please speak about a fascinating sport now?
Yeah, there are a lot of fascinating sports now in this world. So let's begin with cricket. So cricket is a very big, fascinating sports in most of the countries, and especially cricket. I'm a cricket lover, and so there are about 11 people in the team, and it's divided into two groups, and we can the cricket uh, the cricket um,
Can I help a little
uh,
with some
yeah,
points?
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
see, right now I can see that you're visualizing cricket matches in front of your eyes, or, your favorite cricketer playing cricket. These are certain points that come to your mind. That cricket is a team sport, and India is my favorite cricket team
Okay, okay,
because the
okay.
players are very disciplined, fit, and the way they play is so amazing. The top player
uh,
is Kohli, and he has resigned though right now. But I think when he plays, everyone is very excited.
so yeah, I definitely agree. So yeah, let's begin.
Yeah, yeah, let's start
So
again. Talk about
yeah.
your favorite fascinating sport, or a fascinating sport for 2 minutes. Your time begins now.
Yeah, I'm especially a lover of cricket, and the most fascinating sport I would say is cricket, and there are a bunch of other sports as well. However, let's start with the cricket. Cricket, it's a team game where about 11 people work in a they play in a team, and top players are the batters, and even it has got the bowlers as well, and so they all are fit, amazed with their batting. So when especially Rohit Sharma enters into the batting, and he plays very well, and yeah, audience are also attracted towards the playing. It's very much I would say an amazing sport, keeping us attractive to the game. So the game always is about 3 hours to 4 hours. We stick to involve ourselves into the game, and Mm, and more crowd when we tend to when batters hit any kind of a six or four. That's how the crowd starts shouting, raising their voice, and it's always good to have some fun time during these sports. I like the fascinating sport, the other fascinating sports as well, like football, and there are about a bunch of players. It's also a team game, and like Messi, Ronaldo, they are also part of they are also part of some teams. Yeah, uh, I would say
Beautiful.
there are
Beautiful. 2 minutes are
yeah,
over. Okay.
yeah.
Now you get it, because we cannot keep talking about the same thing over and over and over. But there are some images in your mind that are just being displayed right in front of your eyes, okay? So talk about that. It's okay. Just let the conversation be led by your thoughts that are coming to your mind, rather than, something else. And you shifted to another sport, and that just really helped you complete your last 30 seconds. So, very well done. You may talk about extreme sports as well. Extreme sports are like, caving. Then you have indoor rock climbing, or skydiving, or surfing. You can talk about these sports that normally people would not do that, but I have seen my friend doing it, and it was so dangerous
Oh,
and risky. And
yeah,
I think it is a
yeah,
very
yeah.
fascinating sport and demands a lot of courage to do it, right? Anything like it, just think about the ideas. I will ask you some follow-up questions now. Could you tell me, do you prefer watching sports live or on TV?
I like watching sports live because we get a crowd's noise behind us, and it really keeps us involved into the sport directly, rather than sitting at the TV and watching remotely elsewhere the sports are playing. Yeah.
Okay, would you like to try an extreme sport?
I would rather die than experiencing the extreme sports. I'm fear of heights. Basically, one of my friend had done the skydiving. Unfortunately, I thought of trying it, but due to fear, I couldn't. I so I would say simply, I'm not that courage enough to try those extreme games.
I understand that. So why do you think some people are so passionate about sports?
Yeah, definitely. We should we should have some fascinating towards some sports. Definitely, as a
Listen
human being.
again, listen to my question. Why do you think some people are passionate about sport? Give me a reason for that. Why some people are passionate about it?
Because uh, because they want to try something different, right? So they want to appear themselves differently in front of people. They want to try new things rather than trying the generic ones.
Hmm,
So
very
so
nice.
they yeah.
Hmm.
So it's part of their
Mhm.
activity. Yeah.
That's right. What type of sports do you enjoy doing?
I like playing cricket uh, and sometimes playing indoor sports, um, probably the badminton, etc.
Very nice.
But mostly I prefer cricket.
Thank you. Now let me tell you how to do this test, all right? I'm going to do one more mock test with you.